Hi, you guys. I'm Mandy from More Than Makeup with Mandy. I'm the Mandy part of that. And thanks for joining me today. So, you're thinking about a side hustle, huh? A home based business. I know so many people do it now, and I think it's amazing. I'm a big, obviously, supporter of it because I think it's extremely empowering to have something that's your own that you get to control and do on your own time and in your own space, um, and to build your own income. But there are other benefits, so let's talk about them right now. First of all, is the personal freedom. So when you have a home-based business, you can work it or not work it whenever you think you want to. So, for example, I like to work mine in the morning before the kids get up. Sometimes I like to take a break from it for a day if I feel like I'm getting burnt out. If my kids have something going on, like soccer, or I have a date night with my husband, I'm not working it. And there's so much personal freedom about when you do it and how you do it. You can make it as big or as small as you want. When I started because I wanted the freebies. I wanted a discount on the products um, that I was working with. And I did. I got all of those plus some. So it ended up being so much more than I thought it was going to be. I'm very, very fortunate. The other thing is you get to build it. There's a lot of personal freedom in the way that you build it. So I'm a teacher, and I love to be creative. So I love to make things like graphics, you know, and videos and lives and all of that sort of stuff. Um, and so for me, the personal freedom to be creative in a way that feels good to me is really, really, really exciting. The other thing is that I get to keep all the money I make. So, as a business owner, if you do have like an entrepreneurial spirit, there are a lot of costs that you have to cover. So, um, as far as like staffing and inventory, overhead, there's no overhead in this business. Whatever you make, and it's yours. You don't have to pay for overhead. You don't have to pay for any of that. The money's just yours. It comes to your account every month, and you earned it, so you get to keep it. The other thing is that there's more opportunity. So I know that there are a lot of professions where there's not a lot of opportunity for growth, and that can be really, really frustrating. So I love in this setting, in the home-based business setting, that there's as much opportunity for growth as you want. You can stay in the beginning ranks. You can rank up. You can connect with people. There's tons and tons and tons of opportunity, and there's just it's unlimited. There's so many options that you won't ever get stagnant because there's always going to be some room for more for you. And there's very little risk. Another benefit is that there's very minimal risk. So for me, in my home-based business, I opted in with a starter pack, and it was not much money, but it was stuff that I needed anyway. So I figured if I'm going to buy this, I might as well take advantage and see what happens. So it was stuff I was going to be getting anyway. It was stuff was going to be using anyway. So it was very little risk. So even if it didn't work out for me to work my home-based business or to build a home-based business, at least I still had stuff that I loved and that I knew I was going to use and that I was needed anyway. So the risk is very, very minimal. You don't need things like insurance or liability insurance or any of that stuff. Or anything to protect yourself. There's literally no risk besides the little bit of money that it takes to opt in. And like I said, if you're using the products anyway, then there's zero risk. And another thing is that it's significantly less stressful because there is no pressure. With the freedom to build as you choose or choose not to, there is no pressure because this is yours. You own it. This is something that you get to do in your own terms, with no pressure from a boss, no pressure from partners, no pressure from stakeholders. I can throw all the buzzwords that come with working in a big corporation or big company, and there's none of that, right? So there's zero stress, very little pressure. It's fun. I mean, I'm assuming that you're doing this because you're choosing something that you like. I mean, if you don't like the products that you're building your home-based business off of, then you probably need to choose another company. But if you love the products, then this is fun. This is just doing what you do and making money off of it. It's fun. Additionally, I feel like there's a lot of productivity, like increased productivity. So for me, it's been really, really helpful for me to help compartmentalize and schedule. I'm not a terribly organized person, and this is really, really, really helpful for me in organizing my life and organizing my time. in doing it in a way that is fun. So it all kind of comes back to that, in the fact that this is fun anyway, and you're doing it anyway, and you love the products anyway, so you might as well, give it a try. So I hope that this was helpful. If it was, please be sure to share for somebody that you think might be interested in starting a home-based business or could benefit from this. Also, be sure to follow my page at More Than Makeup with Mandy for more of me. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.